divert anyway.
Suddenly the Muslim crowd, just when they said Islamic slavery, all the Muslims went woo like this.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Sorry,
I don't know.
But
I was on what I said. They reacted.
Sarah and
because of what Jesus said, they reacted.
Islamic slavery, then they reacted.
It should be very simple.
It should be actually, Jay. It should be very
easy.
If I can, since I'm speaking to two, I agree with you. It should be very simple. So how you guys have confused it, I don't know. But anyway, having said that, then you can see only you three are laughing. But anyway, you are a Trinity.
Yeah.
But here is no, I don't think so. But anyway, going back to this, you see, I am saying to you, and it's such a simple thing. Okay, when he said, Abraham came into existence, I am. Now the question here is, what kind of I am did he mean? My logic tells me, well, according to the sequence, they have picked up stones. Okay?
Before he said I am.
Wait, listen to me. Can you?
Shove it. Listen.
Can I finish? You are entitled.
You have now given your talk. Let us give our talk. We have listened to you.
Excuse me.
Your view is,
number one, you interfered.
No,
Jay, you interfered, number one. Number two, Betty doesn't seem to give me a chance to finish my sequence of thought.
I've heard your sequence about 10 times.
You keep interfering, both of you. Are you married?
No.
No. Okay. Respectfully, I'm saying this to you.
We are brother and sister in Christ.
We are brothers and sisters.
Are you brothers? Well, if that is the
you to be a brother one day.
If that is the case, allow me to at least speak. Okay. Now, can I just?
Are you going to say it now for the fifth time? We've heard you say it 5 times now.
What did I say?
You said they picked up stones before he said I am. No, he didn't.
No, I didn't.
It comes
say
after
that.
it.
I didn't
the
say
sequence
that.
is important.
I said the sequence. If you look at it, okay. Here, when he said, then you emphasize, then
they picked up stones.
1 second. They picked up stones to throw. Now listen to me, and maybe, God willing, you learn. Okay? I'm looking at the sequence according to the way it is, and then they picked up stones to throw at him, but Jesus hid himself. Now, logic is telling me, according to your understanding, just like the way we are here. Okay? He was speaking. Where did he hide?
Wait, what about the I am?
It doesn't matter. That's
we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
No, that's the whole thing. You're missing the whole point, Shabir.
Did
he claim to be God?
Did
he claim to be God?
Look,
did he claim to be God? And what was it that said that claimed to be God?
Are they going into a conversation here?
Let's debate together, brother.
You guys debate.
You're correct.
Betty, are you talking to me?
Back to Exodus
1 second. Listen. Both of you, and I respectfully, 1 second, Betty. Respectfully, I would say, Betty, if you are suggesting,
not going to the next point.
If you are suggesting that I'm manipulating it, then it is subject to interpretation. Do you agree? No, it isn't. So then, can we go according to the?
Quite clear, and I think my interpretation is upheld.
No problem. But allow me to finish first.
Okay,
so I'm saying
to
you.
What is your point?
Where did he hide?
That's your point?
No.
That's your point.
Betty, respectfully, you can try and lighten the situation.
But let me answer. Where did he hide? The Bible doesn't say where he hid.
Exactly.
No.
Betty, can you see you pushed me even more here? Now I'm here. No, you're not. He's not pushing you.
No, nobody's
Brother,
pushing me.
Can you just move
back?
back? Can you move back?
Nobody's pushing anyone.
Are you intimidated by Beth?
Jay.
Does she intimidate you?
Respectfully.
That you have to keep pulling back?
Respectfully.
Are you having a problem with Beth?
Are you asking me? Jay,
I love this.
I will tell you what. Sincerely, you've asked a question. I'm honestly surprised at the lack of intelligence you are showing.
Listen, you can, ad hominem won't help you this time.
No.
Add not use ad hominem
sorry, what? Add what? No, it's ad hominem. No, you see, Jay, I see you are getting emotional. Calm down. Now, listen to me. I said to you very clearly. No, Betty, listen to me, just for 2 minutes. I'm saying to you, it's patently obvious. You first wanted me to read what it said. Now, all I am doing is reading. 1 second. Now, I am coming to it and I say, right, it says he hid himself. Now, the assumption here is, okay?
Because he's God, he can do that.
No,
we'll get to that stage
next. That's a question what he's asking.
Yeah?
Why did he hide himself? Because he was going to be killed. Therefore, he said, this is not my time. Therefore, he hid himself so he would not be killed this time.
That's perfectly logical. Right. Do you know why he hid himself?
Now, look, you see.
Do you know why he hid himself?
Betty.
Do you know why he hid himself?
Do you want a conversation?
Yes, I'm asking you.
No, if you want a conversation.
You've done all the questioning, now you answer her question.
Betty,
do you know why Jesus
Jay, respectfully, you just appeared, yes. Before that, all she has done is talk and talk and talk. Yeah. So Betty, no. Don't move to another question. Let's first deal with this. So I want to know. I want to know where he hid.
It doesn't matter where he hid. He's
all right.
God.
Okay.
He's God.
Okay.
If God came to earth, could God hide?
Look, my logic.
Can he hide?
Betty.
Can he?
My
Can God reveal himself, or can God hide himself?
My logic is telling logic is telling me.
Logic? Are you saying Allah is just logic?
1 second.
Allah, you're trying to put Allah in logic, human logic?
My logic here.
Allah's small then.
My logic, Betty,
very small.
Very small. My logic is telling me, Betty, that you are actually. Can I? My logic.
We're having lots of Muslims who are joining.
My logic is telling me.
Shabir, have you noticed how many Muslims have jumped on us? And yet you're upset with me coming in.
Jay,
1, 2, 3 of them.
Jay,
they are still doing it.
Jay, respectfully,
Shabir, be careful.
I think.
Be careful.
Jay,
you have about 30
Jay,
Muslims here helping you out. I'm the only one helping Bethel. Okay? So be careful.
Are you allowing me to speak?
No, you listen. You have a real problem with having.
I know, it's there in front of me.
Here you go.
The problem,
we've given you so much time to speak. You have dilly-dallied about. You haven't got to the point. You've already now admitted that Jesus is God.
You see, Jesus,
by claiming, by accepting the fact that he claimed to be God.
Jay, you see.
Now you're going on. You're not listening to what Beth said. She gave you the answer, but you're having a hard time with that answer. You may not like that answer, but that's a perfectly good answer.
Okay. Now you will notice, Jay. All I am asking to do is finish my point.
What is your point?
If you keep quiet and listen, maybe you learn.
Why do we have to listen for 5 hours?
He likes to be in charge, Beth.
So what's the point of having a conversation? What's the point of having a conversation?
Shabir Ali.
I'm not Shabir Ali. I'm Shabir Yusuf.
Shabir Yusuf.
Is he giving you nightmares even now?
Listen.
Anyway, listen, Betty.
This is
Brother, this can constitute assault. Yeah? Right, listen to me. Listen to me.
Let me show you what assault is for Shabir. This is assault for Shabir.
No, I said it could constitute. You need to understand English. Yes?
It's
right. Exactly, thank you. Right, listen. All I said is, where did he hide? So you said, well, he's God. And I'm thinking, okay, God hides. Okay, fair enough.
Why? A conversation is back and forth.
Yes, but allow me to finish my point.
Your point is, why did he hide?
No, it isn't.
You asked, what is your point?
I'll tell you. The point is whether I am constitutes divinity.
Okay, yes, it does.
That's what we originally started for, since you forgot.
Why are you going on about hiding? Why are you going on about hiding?
No, because I am going according to your train of thought, which told me very clearly. Betty, listen. I don't know. I noticed that
Jesus needed to die on the cross. Jesus needed to die on the cross. Okay. So the reason why he hid himself, because his time was not right yet. So he was waiting for that time where he could die on the cross for your sin, Shabir, my sin, and everyone else's sin. Okay. So the fact is, that's sad. Then you're going to hell, sir. That's very sad. So he hid himself because time wasn't right. That also showed his divinity, because he did a miracle. I.e., they study. It's like he was standing here and he disappeared. But when he said, "I am," and if you look at the context, the flow of thought, before Abraham came into existence, I am. They reacted to that. Then they picked up stones to stone him. Then we go to Exodus 3, as you were going to.
Now, can I? Now,
what does I am? What language have you been speaking?
Yourself. Let the gentleman respond.
In Hebrew. So what would have been the word? So what would the word he would have been using in this case? No, that's the Greek. I'm asking what the word did Jesus use? It would have been Yahweh.
Yeah.
So it would have been Yahweh at this time. It's written in Ego Amy because it's written in Greek. So it was the word that Yahweh that he used that caused the problem. Okay.
Thank you. My point of view now. Going. I'm going to apologize. I'm going to a bit. Yeah. Now look at this. Yes. We want to establish whether him using the word "I am" constitutes definitive evidence of Jesus claiming to be God.
One of the many.
No, I didn't say that.
I'm saying that.
Well, look. The original question was, when I was speaking to May and you came, I said, where does he definitively say he is God? And you brought up, I am.
That's one of the many. One of the many.
Did you notice? I was quiet when you spoke.
Oh, come on, Shabir.
Come on, give me the same.
You're acting like a child.
Respect.
This is normal interaction.
No. I'll tell you what. Honestly, yes. From the
Are you telling me that when Muslims speak, when Muslims have a conversation,
This is
are you telling me? Is this the way Muslims have a conversation? So someone preaches for 10 minutes, then everyone's totally quiet, and then suddenly the next person gets one little line in, then the person continues for another 5-10 minutes. Is that how Muslims speak in their home?
Actually,
I don't think that's how
honestly
Muslims speak in their
speaking,
home.
you don't allow us to finish. But if I want to play the same game, it isn't going to be a conversation.
I want you to interact
But you
with
see,
me.
thankfully,
Interact
I'm
with
trying
me.
to. But if you keep insisting you want to put your point all the time without allowing me to speak, it won't make
But you
sense.
take about 5 minutes to make your point.
Because you don't allow me to finish quickly.
That's not true, sir.
Okay.
That's actually not
there
true.
you see, look. Okay. Anyway, I am definitely does not constitute him claiming to be God.
Well, let's prove
Now
you
look,
wrong.
there you go again. Okay?
That's your point, isn't it?
Yeah, if I can finish, okay? There isn't. Whichever way you go, all I asked for, and again I will ask for, definitive evidence from Jesus
Yeah.
claiming to be God.
Let's look at the evidence now. You've asked for the evidence, I'm going to show it to you. So we go to Exodus, which you rightly wanted to go to.
Definitive
before.
evidence
Yes.
of Jesus
Yes.
claiming to
Yes.
be God.
This is definitive evidence, okay? So
No,
we go to
let me
Exodus
go
3.
again. Definitive
Yes.
evidence of
Yes.
Jesus
Yes.
claiming
Yes.
to be God.
This is why when Jesus said, I am, after he said that, the Jews reacted. They picked up stones to stone him. His time had not come
But
yet.
what language
so he
would
hid
Jesus been
himself.
speaking?
So he spoke 3 languages.
She doesn't know.
What language would he be speaking in
Well,
this
if
instance?
he's to be speaking to the Pharisees, it would be
Jews.
Hebrew or
And
Aramaic.
what would be the word he would have used in Hebrew?
Well, Yahweh or Yeshua, which would be
Yahweh,
one
it would
of
be
you
Yahweh.
say.
Okay, can I
now
just ask? Can I
Moses-
just ask
can
both of
I-
you? You are saying he would have used Yahweh. Are you definitely sure what he used?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, go
What
ahead.
is
Talking to
it?
Jews
What did
here.
he use?
He's using Yahweh
He would have
here.
been.
Because
No.
he's talking to
He's
Jews here.
in John. Was he?
Because
Was
it's
it
Greek.
in John?
Is written much
No,
later in
excuse
Greek.
me. We were talking about
Elohim is
John.
the word in Greek.
We were talking about John.
I am is the word in English.
John, what did
That's
he
nothing
use?
more than a translation. But what would the
Jay,
name that he would
in
use
John,
it?
what did he use?
So let's go to what
In
God
John,
says.
what did he use?
Ego eimi in the Greek. But
Did
if
he
was
use
speaking
Hebrew?
Aramaic or Hebrew, he would have said it in Hebrew
So
or Aramaic.
was he speaking Greek?
He was speaking Hebrew.
He could be
It was
speaking
written
any
in
language.
Greek.
One second.
It's a translation of what Jesus
Right,
said.
he was speaking in Greek. So
Why is this an issue?
Oh,
This is
here
not
we
an
go
issue.
again.
It's
Can
not
you
an
see?
issue.
Can you see the problem here is that what you are telling me is clear. Is clear that it is not definite. It's not definitive
It
for
is
sure.
definite he
Now,
was speaking
if
Hebrew.
Right, if he was speaking Hebrew, what was the? Can you translate
Yahweh,
the I? Can you?
Yahweh, Yahweh.
Can you translate the?
Now Moses
Can you, Jay?
It is Yahweh.
Since you are advising, let me
Yahweh,
ask you.
but which
with
comes the same word that we
in-
find in Exodus 3.
It's in Exodus 3. It's from Exodus 3.
In Exodus, it was in Hebrew. Yes.
No, no,
Oh, one second. We are talking
back
John.
up a minute and ask
When
why
we
would
are
they have
talking.
picking
No.
up
Why
stones?
should I back up? You never allowed me
Why
to
would
back
they
up.
have picking up
Right,
stones?
John. Let's go for John. You talked about ego eimi. No. One second.
Why do we
What's
know
the
that's divine?
Can I just?
We know
Oh,
that's
now can you
divine.
see?
We
Can
know
you
that's
see what's
divine.
happened?
We know
I
that's
just gave you a bit of
divine
your own
because
medicine
of
and you didn't
Exodus
like
You're
it,
doing the
did
same
you?
thing now.
Okay.
We know
Now
it's
listen.
divine, Shabir, because of Exodus 3.
Betty, he's
The
just
angel
told
of the
me to
Lord
calm down what
appeared.
I've been trying to do for nearly
Shabir,
20 minutes, so
Shabir,
now I will do it again.
Shabir,
Okay, here, Betty.
Shabir.
You see, you have lost it completely
No,
here
I
because
have not.
he's
No,
asking you, a question
the one
about
that's
whether it was
excited?
in Hebrew, and you are saying, I don't know really. What you have basically admitted to, one second, Betty.
Jews,
What you have
he would have
admitted
been
to me
speaking their
is you
language.
really don't know what you are talking
He
about.
was-
So maybe I should talk to Jay.
He was
Yeah,
speaking
he seems
their
to be,
language.
he
would
seems
have
to
been
be
speaking
aware.
their language.
Okay, but you see
He
the
would
point.
have
The
been
point here is.
speaking their language.
The point here is, Betty and Jay, both of you, I will tell you this, that if he spoke in John, what language did he speak? According to you, it was Hebrew.
If
Correct.
you're speaking
Okay,
to the
if he's-
Romans, you spoke Greek. If you're speaking to the Jews, the Pharisees, it would be Hebrew. If you're speaking to just the lay people, it would be in Aramaic. He would have spoken all three languages.
So are you telling? Are
Here
you
he's speaking
suggesting?
to the
So are
Jews.
you
So he would have
suggesting
been
to me
speaking Hebrew.
that ego eimi, when translated into Hebrew,
Yahweh.
into Hebrew is Yahweh? Is that
Let's have a look.
definitive?
Let's have a look.
Is
Let's
that
have a look.
definitive?
In this
Let's take a
case,
look.
it is ego eimi.
No, I'm asking you,
That's
is that
why
definitive?
They picked up stones to stone him.
No, Jay,
You've
don't
got to
tell
look
me
and
what
see
you
the
believe,
sequence.
Jay.
Look at the
Tell
sequence,
me.
which you don't want to do.
I've been trying to look at the sequence, but you guys kept on rudely interrupting, so I've decided to join your club. Okay,
You
so let's go
manipulated
for
the
it.
sequence.
Oh,
You said
well,
that-
if you
said
can
when
do
he
it, why can't
started
I?
bending down,
Okay,
picking up
let's.
stones as he was
Well,
speaking.
I
But
allowed you, but watch what will happen now.
Sir, that's
You
not
go
what
to
happened.
Exodus. In Exodus,
Yes.
where it says here, can you read it?
The burning bush is not burning up, and he's surprised. This is also in Surah 2.
Was that also in
Surah 20? Allah, I guess in its entirety, was in the burning bush. I'm not quite sure how that works. But you have in Surah 20 and you have in
Betty,
Exodus
we are
3.
talking about the Bible.
Yes, Surah 20 and Exodus 3.
Betty, Bible.
God
Oh, actually, it rhymes. Betty, Bible. Betty, Bible. Exodus 3.
So God is speaking
Exodus
from the bush.
3.
You're going to let her speak.
I'm just doing what she did to me. Go on.
God,
And now you know exactly. Now you know how it feels, don't you? Well done, Jay.
Listen.
Okay.
God,
Now calm down, you guys, and let's go.
God called
Shabir, can
to
we
him.
talk when you speak
Don't
now?
be rude. The lady's
we talk when
talking.
you
Don't be
speak?
rude, Jay.
You're
Don't
not
be rude.
interrupting her. You got all set.
No, you are
So
talking
you're doing the
loudest.
same thing.
Betty, you speak.
So
Don't worry
God
about
I
it.
want all
called
the
to
people to
him
hear
from
this.
within
Have
the
you noticed?
bush.
The very thing he got upset with.
Tell him to keep
He's
quiet,
now
Betty.
doing the same thing.
I will speak to you. You are being reasonable. Now he's gone funny. Go on.
So God called to him from within the bush, Moses, Moses. And
Yeah.
Moses said, here I am.
Yeah.
God said, do not approach any closer.
Okay.
Take off your sandals off your feet, for the place you are standing is holy ground. That's what you do when God is present. He added, I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. Then Moses hid his face because he was afraid to look at God. Then the Lord said, by the way, Lord is Yahweh. Whenever you see Lord in capital letters in the English Bible, that's Yahweh, over almost 7,000 times. So Yahweh said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people who are in Egypt. I've heard their cry because of their taskmasters, for I know their sorrows. I've come down to deliver them from the land of the Egyptians and to bring them up from the land to a land as both good and spacious, to a land flowing with milk and honey, to the regions of the Canaanites, Hittites, Amorites, Perizzites, and so on. Now indeed, the cry of the Israelites has come to me. I've seen how severely the Egyptians oppressed them. I will go and I will send you to Pharaoh to bring my people, the Israelites, out of Egypt. Moses said to God, who am I that I should go to Pharaoh, that I should bring the Israelites out of Egypt? He replied, surely I will be with you. I will be with you, and this will be a sign to you that when I bring the people out of Egypt, they will serve God on this mountain. Moses said to God, if I go to the Israelites and tell them the God of your fathers has sent me to you, and they ask what is his name, and I say to them, now this is where it talks about where Jesus is claiming the divine title, as you were just saying. What is his name? What should I say to them? So the way it's written in Hebrew, God is, Moses is actually saying, tell me more about this name.
Stop there. Betty, I'll tell you, you just said the way it's written in Hebrew. Betty, you said the way it's written in Hebrew. I'll tell you what you do. Both of you, Betty.
Who's butting in? Why are you butting in? Would you let her finish her point?
Agreed.
Let her finish her point.
What is God's name?
Go ahead, read it again. Keep buttered in.
What is his name? What should I say to them? Moses says. God said to Moses, I am that I am. And he said, you must say this to the Israelites. I am has sent me to you. God also said to Moses, you must say this to the Israelites. Yahweh, the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, God of Isaac and Jacob has sent me to you. This is my name forever, the name that is to be remembered from generation to generation.
Yeah.
Okay, so a number of things there. God is talking face to face with Moses. Second of all, this is his name to be remembered forever. Third of all, I am is very clearly, unequivocally God's name. And Jesus claims that in John 8:58.
No, that's just the English translation of it. Okay?
Thank you for clarifying what I was just
Because I'm
going to
English
ask.
and God speaks
Of course
English.
you are. But now I will go back. I will go back to you. You wish, yeah? I will go back to what you said. I'll go back to what you said. You see, you said because in Hebrew it is this. Yes. Now, can I kindly ask both of you? You know where it said God said to Moses, "I am that I am."
So the God of your fathers sent me to you, and they asked, what is his name? What should I say to them?
Fine.
God said to Moses, I am that I am.
Can you tell me what it is in Hebrew, please?
It's Yahweh, because it continues
No. Can you just read?
I am. Later on.
All I'm asking. Look, I'm unaware here, so I'm asking you. I am. It said God said to Moses, "I am that I am." Now you said very clearly to me, and I heard it, that in Hebrew there are certain emphasis. Yeah. So I'm asking both of you, can you just read that in Hebrew to me, please?
I don't read Hebrew.
Yahweh has sent me to you.
No,
Yahweh
right, listen to me,
has sent
Jay.
me to you.
Can you read that in Hebrew to me?
Yahweh has sent me to you. I don't know Hebrew to say what has sent me to you means.
All right,
I don't
okay.
know English. I agree. And God of the Bible speaks English.
Betty,
does Allah not speak English?
I agree with you.
Does Allah speak English?
Betty, I agree. Now you look, you see, the problem here is this.
He won't answer.
The problem.
Does Allah speak English?
The problem here is, You both were emphasizing to me how, as you said when you pointed out to her, what was the name Jesus would have used? And she said to you, I don't know. And you said it would have been Yahweh, ego ami. Okay,
Yeah,
so now,
it's all there. It's all there.
can I finish? So now the question is, you are entitled to your opinion. Yes?
3, 14,
Again, now all I asked you,
16.
and I did ask kindly to you, what does it say in Hebrew? Now,
I'm not a Hebrew scholar.
one
I am
sec,
English speaker.
Can I finish? All I am saying to you is simple. Yeah? Whichever way you are looking at it, if you are saying, according to Jay, in John, he would have used Yahweh, ego ami, okay? Now I'm asking you here, it says, I am that I am. Yes? What is it in Hebrew?
Yahweh.
That's it.
That's it.
What about Elohim?
No, it's not Elohim.
What is it?
Elohim is not the same as Yahweh.
What is Elohim?
Elohim is not-
just
is a
the
generic
general
name.
like God.
It's a,
like
no,
God.
no, one second,
It's
one
like,
second.
Allah is a generic name. Elohim is a generic name, but it's just in English we say the term God. That's what Elohim
This
is.
one-
Although interesting. Elohim.
We don't have the Hebrew
Elohim,
Bible with us. Should we bring it next week? Are you going to be here?
Elohim also.
This is what
We
I
can
like
bring-
about Jay.
We can bring it next
Listen,
week.
Jay, I'm so glad you did, because you see, here, the term I am that I am is Ehya Asher Ahya. Does that sound like Yahweh
That's
to you?
Yahweh.
That is
Yes.
Yahweh.
How?
That's Yahweh.
How?
I'm saying it the English way.
is-
I'm
Oh,
saying
right,
it the English
okay.
way.
Right, so what
I'm
is
English.
basic?
I refer
I am
to God
Indian,
as
but I'm
English.
speaking Hebrew.
Okay. It doesn't matter.
Betty, look, listen,
you
you've
telling
lost
me-
it.
No, I
Respectfully,
haven't.
you have.
Are you telling me
Listen,
that as an
I asked you a
Indian-
simple.
Are you telling me
one
as an
second.
Indian you
One
have to
second.
speak Arabic?
I asked you.
Are you telling me as an
Betty,
Indian you
right?
have to speak
I'll
Arabic?
respond to you.
Because I'm English, I say Yahweh the English way. I don't say it the
You
Hebrew way
see,
because I'm English.
thankfully,
I speak English.
Thankfully, Betty.
As an Indian,
thank-
I hope you can say
Jay, I'll
your
take your.
religion
You sound.
in Indian language.
Look, Betty. Basically,
As
it is
an
this.
Indian-
Yes, I am saying to you, Jay. Unfortunately, I
As an
can't come
Indian-
every week.
Actually,
But
that's
how
fine.
about it? Shall we make a date in 3 weeks?
As the Indian,
Shall we make it a
as
week?
Shabir, as
One
an
second, Betty.
Indian-
I'm
3
speaking
weeks.
to Jay. In 3 weeks or 4 weeks.
I'll be here in 3 weeks.
I
What's
will.
the date,
No,
3
let's
weeks?
make it.
Anybody
Have you got a thing?
Calendar.
Because I think he's right. Because then we can look at the source language.
look at the Hebrew.
Yes, we'll look at
We'll
the
look at the
source
Hebrew.
language and
But
see
we will
whether.
also ask
Betty,
them
one
to
second.
vote for Islam.
Okay.
I.e., who was
Betty,
in the bush?
Betty,
Was
the
Allah in
subject.
bush?
Can we do
the
two
subject,
things?
the-
Can we do two things?
No, we'll do two things. One first, and then the second one. The first one is Jesus God, as the discussion we are having. Then we move on to the other. But now, one second.
This is the Hebrew. I've got the Hebrew.
Whoa.
The verb form
yeah,
here
can you see
is
what's the-
eher.
what's
That's
the
what I
name?
said.
Yes. What does it mean? To be. Okay, so when God uses verb to express his name, he uses in the form saying, I am.
I know
Did
that's
you
what
just-
I said.
Shabir, I just
I
answered.
did. You are right. But
Did you
Betty,
do it? It's
Betty,
in the verb
look,
form
listen.
to be.
Listen,
It's in the verb form, in the Hebrew. I've got the Hebrew
yes.
right here.
I was
It's the
aware
verb
of
form to
it,
be.
Betty. You
Yes.
were not aware of it, so
he
don't
uses
worry.
form, I
It's
am.
6 o'clock now.
4. Yes.
We need
4.
the summer. But can you come back in 3 weeks on the 17th, right? 24th. Can we make a date to be here the 24th?
Okay. Of,
And we will actually
April?
April.
The
yeah.
24th,
We will ask questions of
there's a
Islam
wedding.
and of
What about the
Bible.
week after? The end
the
of
date
the
of that
month?
one?
The week
Tell
after
me.
is the fourth. Is the
Oh,
fourth
have
of
we?
May.
Oh, then it'll have to be the Sunday after.
Okay, what's the
7th.
date of that?
The 7th of May.
4th
8th.
of May.
8th of May? Is it the Sunday 8th?
8th
When are we
of
going to be
May.
Poland?
Jay, 8th of May?
I just want to
Yeah,
check.
Have a look.
When
And
is
what
that-
we'll do,
when's that
I'll bring 2
conference?
ladders.
When's that
You be on one ladder, I'll
No,
be on
no,
ladder.
no. Ladders means you will
You
just
get
scream
5
and
minutes,
shout.
I get
I'm
5
not going to
minutes.
do that.
5 minutes.
Why
I
can't we
get
have it
5
like
minutes.
this?
No, we have
Why can't we have it
Because
like
you have a
this?
hard
Ladders.
time
We
listening
do
to what
ladders.
she's saying.
She ain't going to be
And
involved.
then you
It's you
interrupt,
and me.
then I interrupt. So
It's you
why don't
and
we
me.
have
Jay,
5 minutes,
Jay.
5 minutes,
It's-
5 minutes,
Betty's
5
not
minutes?
going to be there. It's going
Let's
to be me
do
and
5
you.
minutes, 5 minutes, 5
Yeah?
minutes. Okay, we'll do it. Back
We'll
and
do it
forth.
like this. No
Okay,
problem.
but
He
you
doesn't
get
have
5
to be
minutes,
on the stairs.
No interruptions.
Because there's too
I
much
get 5
screaming.
minutes, no interruptions.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. But let's make sure you get the
Deal.
right
What are
date.
you
God-
going to be
God
debating?
bless.
We're going to debate on whether Yahweh is the name of God.
Yes,
What
no,
about-
no,
what
no,
about
it's
Allah?
Jesus
Allah?
God.
Allah?
It's Jesus God.
Definitive
Allah?
evidence
Are you
of
not
being
gonna hold
Jesus.
Allah accountable
That's
to
the
you?
next one.
No,
Next
no,
one.
You need to hold Exodus. No,
We're gonna be-
Surah
we're gonna be
20.
Betty,
Surah
Betty,
20,
Betty,
John 8, and
Betty,
Surah 20.
Betty,
Surah
Betty,
20 and
Betty,
John-
listen.
Surah 20
The subject
and John
matter.
8.
Okay.
Surah
you wanna
20
add Surah 20
and John
to it?
8 and
Listen,
Exodus.
listen. You
We're
see,
gonna ask
here is the
questions
problem,
of
Jay.
Surah 20,
Me and you agreed, we shook
Exodus,
hands on it, and you are changing
and
because she's
also
insisting.
John. No.
That's not good, Jay.
We always
Change
ask-
it.
we
Well,
We're
always
debating on whether
We
John
agreed. No, no, no.
8:58.
I said, is
John
Jesus...
8:58.
is Jesus
Does Jesus
God?
claiming
Is
to be God
Jesus-
here?
No, I said, is
We are
Jesus...
going to look at that.
Jay,
We're
let-
going to look and see whether or not that the
was
Yahweh
your question,
or the
brother? Sorry, I didn't
Elohim
hear.
or the I am
Jay,
of John
let me hear his
8:58
question, man.
is the same as Exodus chapter
let me
3.
hear the man's
Now,
question.
it's
And Surah
the
20.
subject
You need to
matter...
you need to hold
Betty,
Allah
calm
accountable,
down.
Jay.
We'll go to that
We always
next.
believe.
Brother Shabir,
We
you
will
hold
go
on.
next.
Shabir.
Jay, all
And
I said to you
Yahweh
is this simple.
accountable. You hold both gods
The question,
accountable.
central question with me also was, does Jesus definitively say
Yes, he does.
he is God? So
Hebrew, he
that's
uses
that.
the
Blimey.
He uses the full
Betty,
word.
you
On the inmate, what day do we
respectfully,
go to
you
the
are unbelievably brainwashed. But anyway, yes,
Shabir,
you see, Jay.
Insult,
No, 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 no.
insult.
I mean it with the
Insult.
greatest.
You're unbelievably
I mean,
brainwashed too.
greatest of respect. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
insult.
Well, Jay, all we are doing
Insult.
is no problem. 8th of May, God willing, we will come.
We'll get on
And
two
You
ladders.
have 5, not ladders.
So you want a big,
Ladders.
listen,
Why ladders?
Because you get a much
Ladders.
bigger crowd that way.
Yeah,
Why?
You get a much bigger crowd that way.
Why can't
you
you
will
just-
go 5 minutes, I will go 5 minutes. There'll be no interruption. We'll having
No,
because
no one
listen,
will shout.
he spent most
No
of the
one
time
will
saying
shout. No
we're
one will
rude,
shout.
we're rude.
When-
You guys have been yelling at our
when-
ears.
No, Jay.
You're rude. You're
Jay,
rude.
you are still being
We're
rude.
hearing
When you-
15
when you
guys
do
behind us
together,
yelling at us.
Muslims
Sorry?
will
On the
be
ladder, we will
quiet.
have much more control.
Yeah,
Okay?
you will.
We'll do it on control.
Okay, no problem
And
at
we
all.
will do it. You'll get 5
No
minutes.
problem.
I get
No
5 minutes.
problem at
Back
all.
and forth, back
Yeah,
and forth.
and the
We're going to look
the
at two
subject
things.
matter-
We're going to look at
No, no,
John
no.
8:58.
No.
We're going to look
no,
at
no,
Exodus
no.
3. Yes,
no.
we are.
Yes,
No,
we
no,
are.
no,
That's
no,
what
no,
we're
no,
agreed
no,
on.
no,
We
no.
agreed
I
on
think
it.
you are being
And
unfair.
Surah 20.
You
I'm
see,
sorry, that's what we're
listen,
gonna look at.
Why?
Wow.
Jay,
And
Jay,
Surah 20.
what are you afraid of? All I am saying, listen to
What
this.
are you afraid of?
I'll tell you.
Why is it you don't want to talk about this?
Can I
Why
finish?
does that scare you?
I'll tell you why. Because logic dictates to me that the Bible from Genesis to Matthew prophesies the coming of Christ. In the New Testament to the end of Revelation, it confirms according to you the divinity of Christ. So logic is dictating to me that if the subject matter
And the
is,
Old Testament.
where does, I just said that, where does Jesus definitively say he
We're
is
gonna
God,
show you John
then,
8:58.
then we'll,
We're going to talk
but I
about
will
John
not,
8:58.
I will not restrict
And
it
then
to
we're
John
going to go to
8:58.
we're going to look at also see
I will not
whether or not
restrict
God
it.
has come to earth in your Quran.
Surah 20. Surah 20.
Ris-
Okay, all right.
Let's look
Listen,
at the
what is the
verse.
date
God
again?
bless.
The 8th, right?
8th of May.
8th of May. We'll see you then.
God bless.
4 o'clock. Can you be here by 4?
4. I have to travel 250 miles. Can you be here
Come a
for
little
2
earlier
o'clock?
then.
2 o'clock.
No. Because we get off. We don't get here till 4 o'clock. I'm sorry.
3:30. You could 3:30.
3:30?
Okay, 3:30 then.
Okay, 3:30.
3:30. We'll see you.
We'll do
John
that.
8:58.
Look after yourself.
Surah 20.
And I'm not restricting it to John 8:58.
I'm
You
not
are being
restricting-
told.
But I am going to go to John 8:58.
I know, but you are going to try and restrict it. I will
And
not.
then we're going to look
But
at
if
whether or
you don't
not
restrict
Allah
it, then you you're
can
free
enter
to
time and
ask any
space.
question you want as well if you won't restrict it.
Listen, do you come here pretty
I have
often?
no problem.
Shabir, do you come here pretty often?
I come once a month.
Once a month. Can we also do another debate on how did Islam begin?
No problem. Yes. Yeah.
How did Islam
Definitely.
begin?
Yeah,
Okay?
no
'Cause
problem at
that
all.
would be one I'd rather do.
No.
Because everybody, no one's asking this question. How did Islam begin?
Jay, are you telling me?
We'll do 2 debates. on the
Exactly. Let's keep it to the 2. And if
keep-
we want some more, no problem.
How
God
did
bless.
Islam begin?
God bless.
God
No
bless.
problem. We will do that to the next one.
Good night, Shabir. Thank you.
Look after yourself,
You too.
Betty.
And
And unbrainwash yourself again.
And don't be insulted,
Look after yourself,
Shabir.
mate.
Do not insult.
No,
Do not
I
insult.
would not do that.
That's
I would not do
offensive
that.
because you're-
What is more
But if you
offensive
say
is
I'm
where you don't allow
brainwashed-
me to finish.
If you say I'm brainwashed,
No,
then
that's
you're
just an
saying that I'm
opinion which is
stupid.
wrong. No,
Yeah,
you are an
exactly.
English teacher.
Somebody who's-
You are an
Not
English.
anymore, not anymore.
You used to
But
be
I
an
used
English
to be,
teacher.
Not anymore.
And you are saying that if somebody innocently
Yes, it
says
is.
you are
As an English-
brainwashed, it's
yes,
offensive?
That is offensive.
offensive.
Deeply offensive.
No, you are
Because it
misinterpreting the
means you're
Bible and you are
saying-
misinterpreting
no, because
language.
You're saying, no, because it means you're saying that I haven't used my brain.
Now you're
Is that what you
insulting.
think?
That's what brainwash
No, no, no.
is.
If-
brainwash
if-
means people are
no,
not
no,
thinking,
no,
and it means
no,
that
no,
they
no.
are not,
Yeah.
they
Okay,
are not made
okay,
a decision.
okay, Betty.
I am a Christian, and
Betty.
I've rejected Islam
Betty,
because
Betty,
I've used my mind.
Betty, respectfully,
So,
if
don't
that is
call
how
me
you took it,
brainwashed,
if that is how you
okay?
took it, I take it back.
Thank
If-
you.
but the way I took it, I mean it. You're brainwashed.
Shabir?
God bless.
You're just saying you got the wrong idea. And you talk over people constantly.
Well, listen, you guys were yelling the whole time.
6 o'clock, let's go. Let's go, let's
We
go.
get heckled every
Come
day,
on.
every week. Shabir is a gentleman, but you
bless.
need to get the big, thicker skin for Speaker's
bless.
Corner.
God bless.
God bless you.
It's going to be the 8th of May.
8th of May.
Yeah,
Yeah, and you're going to answer the
8th of
question,
May.
okay?
I'm here every Sunday.
No, he's coming.
He'll be here, don't worry.
He's lying every Sunday. What's wrong?
Shall we?